Welcome to Fringe Fanatics with Chad Lee and Chris Sane.
And we are back. Ladies and gentlemen, my voice is back. I'm ready to go this episode. Episode 144. I am Chris Zane.
And I am Chad Lee. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes, thank you all for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button wherever it is below. It's probably right around here somewhere.
It's a big red button. You can't miss it.
Hit that, and then that way you know whenever we release any sort of content, and make sure to follow us on all things social media. But we are here. We are back. How you doing, Chad?
I'm doing good, Chris. We're getting closer.
We are, I believe, 2 weeks away from, well, I think 17 days is what it is.
It's hard to believe.
To live action.
Yep. I found out today. Well, I kind of had an idea, but I'm bad at like remembering when she does like work things. And she has a work trip to Utah for like 4 or 5 days. So luckily she'll be here for the first game of the season since the Chiefs play on a Friday night.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Brazil, no?
But then Sunday, I get the whole day, go down to the gym, spend the whole day with Scott Hansen in Red Zone.
There you go, man.
I'm excited.
Get her done, dude.
Week 1 kickoff party.
There you go. Yeah, I like it.
Awesome.
Nice. Yeah, no, it is getting exciting. We're getting close. I'm getting real tired of preseason. Yeah,
I'm tired of the injuries, man. Like, god damn, it's like every game I'm just so fearful of like it's gonna happen.
You gotta just act like the Bengals and just not care, you know what I mean? Just leave Joe Burrow out there to get mauled and obliterated.
He was running around for his life.
I think he ran for like 60 yards on that play and then still got smashed by 3 guys.
It reminded me of the Chiefs Tampa Super Bowl a little bit. He was just scrambling around out there.
Oh, man. Yeah.
It's funny. They're like, we don't need an offensive line. Let's just keep giving him wide receivers.
Yeah, no, we'll just keep as many wide receivers paid as possible. Yeah. So, and they were both on the sideline when that happened. Yeah, they weren't even in the game anymore.
They shouldn't be, man. I feel like the start, and that's what scares me is like Andy Reid's already said the Chiefs are planning on playing the starters for at least 1 to 2 drives this Friday for their last preseason game. And like, the last preseason game should be the one to determine the last spots on the roster.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I don't want to risk anything.
What are you guys doing here?
Put these guys in a bubble.
Just bubble wrap them, you know what I mean?
But we'll get all into that. Chris, how was your weekend?
My weekend's pretty good. We did watch the new Dusty Slay hour special. It's actually a little over an hour.
Yeah, it was kind of long, wasn't it?
It was. I think it was like, I forget,
an hour 20,
70-some minutes or something, whatever. Really good. The clean comedy is kind of like... you know, it can be real hit or miss because sometimes I feel like you just want them to kind of like just say whatever.
I can't. That's why it's hard for me to get in Brian Regan.
Yeah,
he's funny. But
I've never liked that guy because I just don't like his when he acts things out. I don't like his voices. I just don't like the way he is.
Well, and that's the same way. I don't really like Nate Bargatze. I've tried, man.
I don't mind him.
Yeah.
But I like Dusty Slay better.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, they're like saying like he'll sell out like crazy matinee shows to like all ages and like he's just making insane amounts of money.
Yeah.
So that's cool for him. But yeah, that was pretty good.
That's cool.
Saturday,
I found out real quick. I just wanted to mention this.
I
did. I just remembered, and I know my mom would appreciate this. She saw Dusty Slay kind of before he blew up.
Oh, really?
It was like 4 years ago, I guess. She went to go see him at Pittsburgh, Kansas, like little tiny comedy club.
Okay.
And she said like she's got this like awesome like Thirsty Thursday group of friends where they like there's like 8 of them or something. They have a bunch of drinks and they went to this comedy club and I guess like they were kind of talking a little bit and he was like motioning like just shut up and he kept doing it and so they started to like mock him and everything and they were just giving him a hard time. So she said, well, I thought he was kind of funny but I didn't like how he did that.
How dare he shush me,
right? It cracked me up, but pretty cool that she saw him like way back then.
Yeah, no, that is cool. Yeah, I mean hopefully that happens with Mike Ryan, you know.
That would be awesome, man.
I think that would be us.
I really think it's going to keep happening, man.
So,
I've still been following him on Instagram.
Yeah, but
what else happened?
Saturday, I did get the PS5 finally from Travis, so I've been gaming a little bit. I have yet to get the new Madden or college football. You gotta save a little bit for those.
It's
a big
pretty
purchase.
pricey.
It's a big purchase.
I know. It was an impulse thing when I did it.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you for doing it either. But yeah, so been playing some PS5 games. I'm like, I'm at the tail end of the next gen consoles, so to speak. Like the PS6 is going to come out soon.
Yeah.
And so, I feel a little behind the times, but
I think
I'm
we're
like
still a couple of years away from that.
probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was like, oh man, the graphics are pretty crazy.
Yeah. Dude, the new Madden, like, and once you see it, I mean, because, when I first got it, that was my first goal, was to get Madden, and that's what I got, which was Madden 25. And then when I got the new one of this year, and they had hyped it up like this is the best Madden in 10 years, which I do every year. But I will say it is far better than it's been in a while.
Superior.
Yep. Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, I'm gonna save a little money and then drop the 120 or whatever it is to get both of them.
It's worth it.
Why not? You know,
leisure.
So Saturday I did a bunch of that games, and then I'm trying to sell my screen printing stuff because I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm like rearranging my little area down in the office, my basement hole.
What are you gonna do when they need stuff like that?
They're just ordering it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they just at this point it's cheaper
Send
to go
them to the place we got our shirts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's cheaper to go have somebody else do it than me deal with it and waste time or whatever. So, selling that stuff, getting rid of that. So I did on Saturday, did a bunch of rearranging. Sunday hung out with the parents for a little bit, watched some foosball. Watched a little bit of the BMW Championship, which Scotty Scheffler won.
Wow.
So that was pretty cool. Other than that, just, hanging out, maxing, relaxing.
Oh, yeah. That's what it was for, man.
Staying out of the heat.
Yeah, last week was pretty hot.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I don't like it. What about you?
That's kind of what we did. We tried to enjoy. We found out that it's more fun to hang out on the patio with our tiny pool and let little man play than it is to go to the pool.
No, that's cool.
I mean, dude, there's always kids that are just like,
screaming.
Marco, pull, and they do it for an hour, and you're just like, I think if I get away with drowning a kid, I don't think anybody will notice. I'm just joking. That's wrong. But
dude.
It's way better. I mean, dude, we can listen to music, have some drinks on because you can't drink at these rec center pools and stuff. So,
yeah, they don't allow outside alcohol in and shit.
Yeah, that's what we did. Last week we started watching the new Alien Earth show.
Oh yeah,
it's
how is it? Pretty good.
Yeah, I like it. It's a little more cheesy than some of the movies. It's not as high quality. I feel like I was a little bummed about that, but
oh no,
it's still pretty entertaining. It's fun.
Good.
Yeah, there's not just like one crazy alien. There's like a bunch.
Yeah, and there's like different species.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because like the ship that crashes. I saw like the trailer, and it's like the ship crashed, and they're like, oh no, it was like they were just like basically going and getting specimens from all around the planets.
Yeah, it seems like it. That's kind of the way they called it, like a research vessel, and then just everything went wrong.
Yeah, as you know, it does.
You can't trust those cyborgs, dude.
No, you can't.
But
you really can't.
We did watch the new Jim Jeffries special. I was really pumped about that when I saw that it was coming out. And very highly recommend that one.
I've heard it's pretty funny.
Dude, he's one of the
He goes
best,
horde.
man.
Yeah,
he's just hilarious. Hannah loves the way he says "cunt." Australian accent.
Yeah, you gotta love that, and it's way more
accepted there.
It's accepted there. That's just
like
that's what you call your buddy.
Yeah. Doing your bitch, or cunt, whatever. But
and we're already demonetized.
Yeah,
it's okay. We were making money anyways.
It's all right.
But that's up to you to change, everybody.
Yeah. But other than that, we just had a great time. I made some more Dragon Bites, played some cards, had a lot of drinks on Saturday night. And Sunday, woke up early, mowed the yard, and listened to the post-fight conference from UFC, listened to Dana's post-fight conference and Hamzat's. Yeah, it was a pretty entertaining fight. We'll get into that.
Yeah, it was. I mean, a lot of people were like, it's boring, but I was like, we just watched a guy get manhandled for 25 minutes.
It's so polarizing, and it really shows me who I want to talk about UFC with and who I don't really care about it. It's like, if you weren't entertained by that, then, I'll get into that when we talk about Demetrius Johnson.
Yeah, I mean,
he had a great quote for it.
We saw somebody crucified that long. I mean...
Oh, nice. That's good, man.
You don't get to see that on TV often, you know what I mean?
In the same way, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, it did.
Very well done.
Thank you. But yeah, let's get into a little bit of the headlines. Get your headlines. We'll start with the NFL.
Are you ready for some football?
You better be.
Coming.
Yeah, and our guest this week actually football related as well.
Yes, it is.
Stephen Ben David will be joining us.
Yeah.
Talk a little Cowboys.
Yeah. we're not a fan of the Cowboys, but we got to talk about it.
Well,
and the Chiefs and Broncos are playing them this year.
Yes, that's true. Also, they have a Netflix documentary out.
I just saw that this afternoon.
Yeah, America's
not
Team and the
watching
Gambler. And then, let me guess, have you already watched all of The Kingdom?
No, I'm trying to watch it with Hannah, and so I could probably just watch it by myself and then rewatch it with her. But I started watching this weekend. We got through like 2 episodes, and I've already gotten really like teary-eyed a couple times.
Yeah,
you know,
I got emotional.
It's great that they talk about the whole franchise, like the whole start of, it's insane how Lamar Hunt was so pivotal in making football
what it
so
is today.
big.
Yeah,
they really owe him a great deal of credit. But yeah, it gives me a lot of ambivalent feelings because obviously we got to deal with the Super Bowl loss. But I mean, I wanted to mention too, whenever I discussed talking about this docuseries, I just got to say, dude, I really hope. I don't know if this will ever come up again, but even if they go back to the Super Bowl, I really hope Kansas City learns their lesson, because I hated last year, even just like the days leading up to it, how they had signs that said 3P at Union Station.
Yeah, they went hard into that. Like
just,
I think they went and got it trademarked.
Yes,
whatever.
they did
Yeah.
that. It's like, come on, man. Like that's a bad move. I mean, the Eagles were a formidable team.
Yeah.
So I don't like any form of that in anything. I mean, even when Ilya Taporia did it before his last matchup, I was like, God damn. But then, he knew what he was doing.
Apparently, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. But yep, it was good. We watched the first couple episodes, and I'll report back later when we finish it.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
But in NFL headlines,
Let's get into it.
On Saturday. The Bengals shift their strategy with contract talks with Trey Hendrickson. Now, they are open to trade offers with last year's sack leader.
Oh, my God. Yeah, it sounds like he's basically dug his feet in, and he says, I am not going to play for you guys this year unless we do something. And from what it sounds like, and this is the same thing that happened with Shamar Stewart, it's all over guaranteed money. They don't want to guarantee people money.
Well, and he wants to get paid like TJ Watt. That's the big deal, because TJ Watt, the difference is TJ's got defensive MVPs.
Yeah, he's got a little more ground to stand on.
He's got a couple more hard work.
Yeah.
But Trey Henderson is in like a kind of a pickle, because he really hasn't produced on a superstar level except for the last 2 years. The last 2 years, he's been stellar. Last year's sack leader. The year before that, I believe he had like over 17 sacks.
Yeah.
So he's merited this, but the Bengals are like, you're kind of on the other side of your career now. You're starting to get old.
Yeah, and we don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
And I do really think some of this, it's almost like they're like, we don't want to be the Cleveland Browns, so let's not guarantee somebody a bunch of money. You know what I mean? It's almost like they're trying so hard to not be. They're like, look, everybody already doesn't like us.
Yeah,
they call us the Bungles.
Yeah.
Let's try and not do what Cleveland did, but at the same time, it's kind of affecting them negatively.
I really think they should do it. I think I bet he could still put up 10, 14 sacks maybe next year. But, I mean, it's just, where are you going to find that money? They they
paid everybody. Yeah.
They paid Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins, and that's like 40% of their salary cap.
Pretty much.
More.
So yeah, they're in a little bit of a pickle.
Yep.
We'll see how they get out of it, or maybe they'll just brine about it.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Very
All right,
nice.
I'm on a roll. Well, let's go on to the next one. And we've known this one kind of for a few weeks now. It was kind of a given with all the injuries that they've had. The Browns have named the 40-year-old Joe Flacco, their starting quarterback, moving into week 1. I'm a little surprised, I guess, that Joe Flacco's back in Cleveland again to bail them out again.
Smart move by him.
Yeah, no, it really is.
Yep.
When he came in, when the Deshaun Watson injury happened, he basically played them into he kept them going on the momentum that they had that year.
Yeah.
And
took him to the playoffs.
He did. He got him in the playoffs, and I'm wondering. I think we're going to see around week 9 when they could, in theory, I guess, put Kenny Pickett on IR since his hamstring is that bad.
Yeah, he's injured.
And let the other two guys, Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders, kind of back up or whatever.
If they were smart, the Cowboys really need a backup quarterback. I don't know if you saw much play from Joe Milton, but he is atrocious.
But he can throw the hell out of the ball far. I bet he can throw the ball over them.
Perfect example. In the preseason game, threw it over his wide receiver. He throws it so far, he throws it to the other team.
Well, dude, the guy needs to run faster. That's the problem.
No, he is horrible. Everything out of Cowboys camp is like they're scrambling around trying to find who's available for a second string quarterback. What better option? And then you weren't able to you didn't pull the trigger on Shedeur at the draft. Bring him in, and then, the Browns can get some draft capital.
Yeah, they're going to get screwed because at this point, unless they carry 4 quarterbacks,
that's what they're saying they're going to do.
Somebody's going to go to the practice squad, and they're going to get picked up.
Yeah.
Because somebody's going to take a look at what Shedeur did, and if he's the one that, which according to the depth chart, he would be the one that would go to the practice squad and go through waivers, he's going to be gone.
Yeah.
And then you see what Dylan Gabriel did this weekend, which wasn't really that good.
No, he had moments.
I forget what his stats were, but he had the pick 6, which really wasn't his fault. But he also scored no touchdowns.
Yeah.
And he did this all with the preparation that week, where Shedeur was basically like, hey, you're playing tomorrow, buddy. Yeah. And I know you haven't thrown to these guys, but figure it out.
And his accuracy really is insane. And that's what you hear out of camp is this, his ball placement is far above all the other quarterbacks.
But then he gets a lat injury, I think, or delt whatever. He got some sort of back injury, and that's what held him out this week. And it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with the Browns, because they've still got a logjam there, and Joe Flacco's not the answer. So you got to figure out something with one of those guys to move forward with. So take us to the next one.
All right, another one. The Colts named Daniel Jones as their starter.
Danny Dimes.
And this comes with Anthony Richardson kind of dislocating his pinky in the first preseason game. And, he wasn't looking too good in camp. Kind of still, he's younger than 12 of the
I think
quarterbacks that were drafted last year
or something.
He's super
22
young.
years old.
Not a lot of experience at all. And there is rumors out there that with the Colts doing this, maybe they're just purposely trying to tank for Archie Manning.
It very well could be. That is, but then there was that report that came out from Grandpa Archie. I don't know if you saw that. I saw Archie.
Yeah, responded.
Little Archie responded to Grandpa Archie and said, I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know if he's saying that. And that's what I figured. When I saw Grandpa Archie make that comment, I was whoa. I don't feel like, because, the top prospect, and, we play in this college football league. Debesh has Archie Manning for Texas, and he lights it up.
Yeah.
He has no experience in college. And in college football, they're just already got him as
he's
a 99. Where is this coming from?
Anthony Richardson, 23. So I did hear, too, that they could possibly, if they are going to move forward with Danny Dimes, why keep Anthony there? Why not try and get something for him? I don't know what you're going to get.
It's how long are you going to let this experiment try to play out?
Yeah. And so, maybe a change of scenery is what he needs.
Well, and you look at some of the training camp, the preseason tape. Boy, Danny Dimes, there was a good one from one of the NFL memes page that was Danny Dimes out here throwing dimes, and he is just missing wide receivers.
I think I saw that.
Or 10 yards. It's I was kind of expecting, I'm is he actually going to hit it? No. Missing them all over the place.
Poor guy.
But that does it for the NFL. We will touch on the last one at the end of the show.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're switching things up a little bit. When we got some time, let's get into the NBA.
Right side to Scott. 4 seconds. 3 seconds.
There's not much going on in the NBA, guys.
Not at all.
I tried to find
EuroLeague, their Euro Cup. Isn't that what they're calling it?
Oh. It might be the Euro Cup.
I'm pretty sure it's the Euro Cup. That is what's going on. Markkanen, he had a good game the other day. Luka today just put up 28 points in 28 minutes. I think his, new fit body or whatever, his new exercise regimen is kind of really paying off.
Yeah, you would hope so. And Jokic is looking pretty good. I've seen
some of that.
You see that behind the back dunk?
Yeah,
you're like, oh, that was Jokic?
Where did this come from? But with the Luka thing, man,
I was
shocked too.
The DBB Super Cup.
Oh, okay.
Is what we are in, yeah.
But apparently, there's a lot of NBA players playing it, so they must be taking it serious. But I was really shocked that Luka played today because just yesterday there was the knee injury where like one of his teammates fell into his knee. And they thought it was going to be way more serious.
Oh, yeah.
But,
that'd be great if they lost him in the Super Cup.
Yeah, not even in the NBA.
Oh, that suck. I did see a thing, too. Nikola Topic, I believe he came out. He was drafted last year. I forget where he went. Was it the Heat? But he got pulled out of the game and just, went and sat on the bench. And Nikola went over and was like, no, you go and you give every single one of your teammates a high five before you sit down.
Whoa.
And that kid didn't say a damn thing. He just oh, shit.
That's awesome. I didn't see that. That's cool, man.
It's like, oh, damn. Oh, the Thunder got him. I forgot that.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. With all them fucking picks they got. Bastard.
They got so many primetime games next year.
But I know, it's ridiculous. And then the Nuggets, the most back-to-backs again.
Oh, jeez. Of course. The NBA does.
Well, what are you going to do? But John Wall retires after 11 seasons in the NBA. I believe he was on the All-Star team 5 times, and he played the majority of his time, obviously, on the Washington team there, and the Wizards.
Beal.
Yeah, with Bradley Beal, and he's traveled around a little bit here in his prime, so to speak. But he definitely was pretty damn good for the Wizards when they drafted him in 2010 out of Kentucky. Like I said, 5-time All-Star point guard. He finishes with career averages of 18.7 points and 8.9 assists per game. According to him, today I'm stepping off the court, but not away from the game. Basketball will always be in my life, and new opportunities present themselves. I feel now is the time to walk confidently into my next chapter. I don't know what that means. I'm sure he'll probably be some sort of affiliate for some...
Maybe an assistant coach or something.
He could coach. You never know.
Yeah.
But
he was super good on Kentucky.
I could also see him going into some sort of analyst stuff, too. Talking
happen.
basketball.
Yeah.
Spent most of his career at the Wizards. Played for the Rockets and Los Angeles Clippers last. In his best season, he averaged 23.1 points and 10.7 assists. That was in the 2016-2017 season. He was also named an All-NBA third team that year. So,
sweet.
Yeah, hats off to Mr. John Wall, hanging it up.
Yeah.
Cutting the net.
Rick Carlisle signs a multi-year extension with the Pacers just after last season, leading him to the NBA Finals.
Yeah, and they don't really ever talk about the coach's money, which is surprising in the NBA. But yeah, he first coached the Pacers from 2003 to 2007. And then after a 13-year run with the Mavericks that included winning the 2011 NBA title, he returns to the Pacers in 2021 and has been integral to their success. And they are now paying him like it and have extended him for multiple years as he is now the head of that franchise in terms of coaching.
Hell yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be tough for him next year without Tyrese Halliburton. So
we'll the whole season.
How much magic
he gone. He gone.
All right. So
where should we go? What should we do? What time is it?
We got 6 minutes. We could cover PGA real quick.
Yes.
Did you watch this?
Yes, I did watch some of it, although not all of it. But Scotty Scheffler wins the BMW Championship at Caves Valley. This time, a little more drama than we usually see. He's normally just kind of leading on Sunday and nobody can catch up. But this time, he comes from behind to win yet again as they head into the PGA Championship. He was trailing Robert McIntyre by 4 shots, and he managed to, in 5 holes, come back.
Wow.
And then on the 17th hole, a par 3, he hits it to the right, left in the rough, is left of the green. And everybody this week had basically, if they landed over there, they chipped it over the green because it just rolls off. And of course, Scotty Scheffler hits like the most perfect little flop shot, lands and just like slow, like it looks like it's gonna keep stopping, but then it just keeps picking up speed, and then just drops right in the hole.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was when he took the lead, and he didn't look back after that.
That's insane. He is just on fire right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. They basically said, where was it here? He's compiling comparisons with Tiger Woods, the world's #1 player, had a tiger-like moment with a trophy on the line and the club in his hand on Sunday. That was the chip-in shot there, which was just like, and it's one of those moments where like, like in your mind, you're like, that was badass, but you just play it off like totally cool. And I was like, oh man, that's, he's walking around like, yeah, but like stone faced, dude. Yeah. Just like, damn. So yeah, pretty entertaining. I do think he's probably going to win the whole PGA championship here as they, the FedEx Cup, if you will, as they head down the end here. So keep an eye out for Scheffler to continue winning and
his dominance.
Put this thing away and make a bunch of money.
Yeah, he was the best part of Happy Gilmore too, as far as like the pro golfers. He was hilarious.
Yeah, when they're like, "Do you can get out?" And he's like, "No, I'm good."
I just love how they tie in him getting arrested and everything.
Yeah, not again.
Yeah. So funny, dude.
Super funny.
All right.
Well, shit, man, we're cruising through things here.
Yes, we are.
Might be a short episode after we get him on.
I figured it might be. We don't really have a whole lot going on. There's no F1. It's not going on till the 31st,
F1
until next week. Yeah.
Oh, NCAA football in Ireland this weekend, Saturday.
Is it? Oh, you're right, because it's week 0.
Yeah.
It's K-State, isn't it?
I think it's K-State and Iowa State.
Yeah, Big 12 matchup.
Let's see here. College football game 2025.
K-State's supposed to be really good this year.
Kansas State and Iowa State at Aviva Stadium in Dublin, Ireland.
What's K-State ranked?
Oh, man. Hold on. Let me see here. They're both both ranked, I'm pretty sure.
Because Iowa State was pretty good last year, too.
Let's see here. The Aer Lingus College Football Classic. Oh, it doesn't show the damn
I hate to say it, but I definitely want Iowa State to win. I could never root for K-State.
You will.
No. No.
Yeah, you will. Let's see here.
Dude,
K-State
rock
rankings.
Chalk all the way. It's going to be a rough year, though.
I think you guys just got one of the biggest donations ever.
Dude, $300 million.
Yeah, and they're like, we're going to name the stadium after you.
We're going to name the locker room
you want
after
it to be called Your Name University?
You want a penthouse up there? What? $300
million.
How do you have that much to donate, man?
I don't know. It's crazy.
That's nuts. Like, if they can't sign some top players after that, what are they doing?
Yeah, you're screwed. Oh, wait. Damn it. K-State ranking 2025. Let's see here. We got time.
I'm going to guess 12. And then Iowa State 16.
Okay, let's see here.
Throwing it out there. I have no idea.
This doesn't make any sense. Oh, this doesn't even have it. Let's go projected ranking. Yeah, that's my problem here. Projected ranking. Well, it says they're projected to be a top 20 team as high as 17.
What?
Iowa State's projected to be 32nd in the nation.
Here we go.
What do you got? Did you find something better than me?
I just typed in college football rankings, and there's the coaches poll, and then the AP top 20. Oh wow, they're 17th. K-State is. Then Iowa State 22nd.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. All right then.
Let's CU.
Oh, they're probably not even ranked, dude.
Well, obviously, but I wanted to see like how far down, because I wonder what KU.
I don't even know who their quarterback's going to be this year. It's either
Julian
Smith or We might. Hey,
What's up, man? Can you hear us?
I do hear you guys. How are
Cool.
you guys doing?
It's good, man. It's good to talk to you again.
Yes, it's felt like it's been too long.
It has been, man. Yeah, there's a lot that's happened, man. And now we got Zoom. We can video call. We're leveling up.
we're
a little
moving
bit.
up a little bit here.
Yep.
I see.
How you been,
Nice,
sir?
nice.
Give me one
Oh, man,
second. We'll have you on the screen. I just gotta do some things over here, producing
No
things.
worries. I got you. No, it's been great, man. I can't complain.
Cool. Hell yeah, man. Yep. So to let our listeners know, we have Stephen Ben David on tonight. He became really viral after holding up a sign. It was at, I think, like one of the Cowboys facilities that said "Fire the GM." We had him on last year, and that there was multiple people. I mean,
Yeah, it blew up. You got some things moving there with that one.
Yeah. Which I'm sure kind of helped and maybe played a role in your new venture that we saw on Twitter. What's going on with that? You want to break that down a little bit?
Yeah. So co-partnering with one of my good friends who's has a content. He does content for TikTok, Cowboys Beat, and now we started a platform where we have currently have three guys, three shows going on under the Creshman Media. It's called CEO Sports Show.
Okay.
CEO Sports Show. So we go live on 7 o'clock Eastern time. So I'm producing for him and doing all the marketing, all that stuff, and hopefully that does grow. We have the mic drop that covers the NBA,
Nice.
and we have the Stadium Pulse that covers college football. So we have three talented individuals running those platforms, and I'm just there facilitating and coordinating. And hopefully one day, we'll see where it goes. But yes, that's my newest side venture.
Well, hell yeah, man! Congrats, that's cool. Hey, if you ever need anybody to talk some Cowboy or some Chiefs and Broncos or Nuggets,
let us
get at
know,
us,
man.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, you guys are the go-tos.
There you go.
Cool, man. Cool. Oh yeah.
Well, let's get into some Cowboys stuff, man. Chad, take it away.
All right, man. So, as we've all seen, there's been a lot of drama going on. That's one of the biggest reasons we wanted to have you on. There's always drama going on in Dallas. I mean, whether
Seems
it be
that way
Nico
anyways.
Harrison or, they keep it interesting down there. So, figured you'd be a good person to ask about this. What is the latest with the Micah Parsons thing? Do you know if they're close to getting the deal done? Will he possibly be traded?
So I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys. No one knows, and I think the front office has done a very good job at keeping it this very close. Um, you know, I think it comes down to Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, or any of the Jones family doing business with David Mulugeta, who is Micah Parsons' agent. It's a very unfortunate situation for Micah, who's kind of trapped in the middle of this. I know he wants to be a Cowboy long term. I mean, want to be a Cowboys fan. Met his family. Uh, he actually grew up a Cowboys fan, so this is a dream playing for this team, this franchise. Um, but in football, and not just from football, but and from the business aspect, I think that you get the agents. Agents want to break their deals because Dave Malangata, I think he's one of the more powerful, prevalent agents there are in sports. Um, and he does want to get Micah the best deal. Now, Micah and Jerry had a conversation back in March. You know, it's a conversation that Micah probably should have kept his mouth shut in the sense that he should have never talked negotiations, whether it be on a napkin, whether it be just chopping it up.
Yeah.
Because Jerry's a businessman, and Jerry in that realm, he's gonna take Micah's candies and eat them right in front of his face. So I think, and that's where the kind of the train kind of railed off a little bit. And frankly, as we speak today, um, I do think there is real drama going on. I think, Micah being the first Cowboy that I can remember requesting a trade out of Dallas. If you guys know, you'll never see players request trades out of Dallas. You'll see him request trades out of any other team, but it's very, very rare that you see players request trades out of Dallas. I mean, Dallas is a place that players want to come play, and not just play, but raise a family, So tax-free state, I'm not a big fan of the organization, the front office per se, but it's a very family-oriented organization. The guys that play for the Cowboys leave loving the Cowboys. And so I don't think there is, from Micah's end, I don't think there's any bad blood, but I do think that him requesting a trade does set off, or maybe did do something towards the front office to say, you know what, yeah, we're not having this, or whatever the case may be. And now it's like it's two guys, it's two, I'll say guys, and I'll just say Micah's team and the front office is playing chicken to see who's gonna budge first. But this is a head-on collision that us Cowboy fans don't want to go through because, hey, guess what? We play a divisional rival in 2 weeks from now, who are the reigning champs.
Yeah.
And after them, we play the Giants, who are another divisional rival. And you don't want to go 0-2 in a division.
Yeah.
So, as it speaks, this should have been done a long time ago. I think it's a no-brainer. Micah is one of the best pass rushers, and I think as far as like win rates, he is like the top pass rusher in the NFL. Now, Denver fan, I wouldn't get too excited because you got Nick Bonito about to follow through those footsteps pretty soon, and he's looking to see what Micah gets paid. So, I mean, this is going to be a trickle down for a lot of NFL teams, but for us Cowboy fans, it's a very unfortunate situation. Do I think a deal gets done? To be honest with you, I knew the Dak deal would get done because they were not going to eat $90 million of cap in the 2026. The Michael one just seems a little bit different because the Cowboys I think they really would entertain to see what package they can get for Micah.
I really think they could. I mean, I was just telling Chris earlier, I think there might be a possibility if Dallas was smart. I mean, you give me your take on it, how Joe Milton looked in, the preseason games. I think they need a backup quarterback. And I think, this isn't my idea. Obviously, I heard it from a few different podcasts. The Browns have a plethora of 12, 14 different quarterbacks that are there. Go get Shador. Trade for him. Maybe you include Micah on it or something like that. I mean, there's no way they could pay Myles Garrett or anything like that, but maybe that's something they could do is bring in Shador.
I think that the Cowboys wanted to, they could have drafted Shador, did fall to the fifth round.
They had multiple chances.
We do need a backup. I mean, we don't have a backup. I mean, regardless, if Dak Prescott goes down, I mean, we're picking the top 10, regardless. Whoever the backup is. I mean, you can pretty much kiss it goodbye at that point. I just would, as a fan, and I think just from a football perspective, I would like to see if we are entertaining Micah Parsons getting traded. I'm looking at at least another top 10 pass rusher. We do need defensive tackle help. So I would look for a team that has those options viable for us. And on top of that, at least two first,
it's
2
gonna
seconds,
be a big deal.
3 first. It's going to be one of those type of packages because it's going to be one of those things. Now, could it be, could it happen? I don't know. It's one of those things because they really do hold all the leverage. Micah doesn't have any leverage in this situation. I mean, we might not win any games with him, but what if we do? And we still have his contract for 3 more years. I mean, we can franchise tag. We can do anything we want with him. He's not.
That's true.
He has, like I said, he literally holds no leverage.
He just wants that TJ Watt money,
And rightfully so because I mean he is a proven player. I mean he is a 3-time All-Pro. He's come out runner-up for Defensive Player of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year. I mean the guy is a stellar player. He's an awesome player.
Yeah.
And you could just tell that the team they really feed off of his energy. He is taking on the leadership road now that we lost DeMarcus Ware. He is taking that leadership role, and it's just a very unfortunate time. But I think that we're looking back at this. Hopefully, in the future, we'll look back and say, "Man, what a time!" But right now, we're in purgatory. We don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, moving on to the offensive side of things, from what you've seen so far from Brian Schottenheimer, do you think he has what it takes to kind of turn this team around? I mean, I know we're just talking preseason and training camp, but usually you can get a feel for what a coach is doing to a team or how he's affecting a team in training camp. And I know everybody was kind of, down on the hiring, I think, because it wasn't, who everybody wanted or like a top tier hire. So I'm just interested to see like what you guys are feeling about him at this point.
Well, the Cowboy fan base is so big. It's such a big fan base, so you're always gonna get mixed answers. Um, Me personally, I didn't like the hire at first because it wasn't a conventional hiring process. You did have coaches out there that, like a Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn. These guys were
Hmm.
out there. And Ben Johnson has proven to be an up and coming play caller. Uh, Brian Schottenheimer, people may not know this. He as a play caller, he has been stellar as well with the
Hmm.
Seattle Seahawks and with the New York Jets in 2008. I mean, ran the top rushing offenses. So for me to say I don't like the hire, I know it's too difficult to make that judgment because we just don't know what he is yet. A lot of rah rah. I mean, he as far as like fitting the description of what you want your coach to look like or to act like, he is selling himself really well. I mean, he's got a lot of energy. He vibes with the players. Um, but we just don't know. I mean, is he going to stick to his philosophy? He wants to run the ball. But I mean, you just added George Pickens to the offense. I mean, we're being serious. They're going to air it out
Yeah.
45 times a game.
Yeah.
So we're going to find out soon, really, what he's about. He has said that he was going to keep this preseason scrimmages or these games very vanilla. Even quote unquote saying that we're playing with a 7-iron all these games.
Yeah.
So us as fans, we haven't really been teased with anything, just pretty much very vanilla concepts, both on offense and defense. Um, I'd say for now, there's no reason not to like him.
Okay.
We'll circle back at the end of the
Yeah.
season, though.
For
Being a
sure.
big fan of Marty Schottenheimer, I would like to see him succeed.
Right. Chiefs legend.
Yeah, well, and
Right.
I mean, you just last year and the year before they did get kind of one sided in terms of it just kind of became pass happy because they really couldn't run the ball like they wanted to or like the days of old.
Right.
So that kind of parlays into I think what Chad's going to bring up
Yeah,
actually.
I have been wondering about this. I watched a lot of Texas football and I watched Jade on Blue, and so it's no secret that the Cowboys have been at the bottom of the league in the run game. So, do you
Right.
think with the addition of Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders, and now Jade on Blue, do you think that might kind of shift, and especially with Schottenheimer there?
I'm going to be honest with you. We have not seen Javonte Williams at all. So we don't. I mean, he is. He has been given the red carpet. We don't. He doesn't play in the preseason games. We don't know much about him. Jadon Blue has been hurt, so we don't know. I mean, he's supposed to play this Friday. Um, I know I follow Texas. I know what he can do at Texas, but Jadon Blue wasn't the number one running back at Texas this
Yeah.
past season.
Yep.
So I mean, I see Jadon Blue more like I wouldn't say a scat back, but more of that lightning and thunder, him being the lightning. I would say Javonte Williams is going to be our thunder, and I don't know exactly what he's going to give us because we have not seen anything from him. Whether pre-season, I mean, even because you do the training camps, they're not tackling each other, they're not
Yeah.
hitting each
Yeah,
other.
you can't take anything from
So
that.
you can't take it right now. It's all one big mystery.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, the first year with Javante, man, he looked like he was going to be one of those backs, and then he just, shredded his knee,
Yeah.
and that just really changed him, and it felt like he was very timid coming back, and then it just kind of felt like either the team or the front office and Sean Payton just kind of lost faith in him, and I think that was
Right.
his problem. I hope the guy does good because I really liked him coming out of college. So, and you guys are in the NFC, so it doesn't really matter to me. But I hope he does good because I do feel like, he gave us what he could, and that knee injury just really held him back. So I'm hoping he can turn it around with you guys, but we'll see.
The last time I saw Javonte Williams play against my Cowboys, he did a number on us. So that's all I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Well, hopefully it keeps
and
going
we
that
do,
way.
and we do play each other. Both
Yeah.
of you, we
Yes.
all play each other. this
Yeah,
year.
we talked
We
about
were going to
that.
bring that up, maybe the
Oh,
week before or something. We try to have you back on and maybe give a little preview of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I love that. I mean, we haven't beat the Broncos. The last time we beat the Broncos, we went on to win the Super Bowl. So it's been that long.
Yeah.
Wow. That is quite a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And he's going to the game this year.
Yeah, I'm going to try to go to that one, so it'll be fun.
Yeah.
I love Denver. I went there 2 years ago, and I told my wife when I saw the schedule, I'm like, I might have to make that trip because Denver's a vibe, and I've never been to that stadium.
Oh man, if you come out, man, we'll have to link up for sure, man. That'll be fun.
Nice.
That'd be good, man. Well, yeah, I mean, it does seem like there's a lot of optimism this year for the Cowboys, but obviously the dark cloud's always going to be Jerry Jones, and you had your beef with him. It does. He makes it so much worse for himself sometimes. It's amazing. It's just like with the Michael Parsons stuff and calling him Michael Parson, and when is it going to take him literally dying for him to give up the reins?
It's definitely
that's what we're at now. Yeah,
it's sad when he looks better on Landman than he did he looked better on Landman playing himself than he does in real life.
A lot of makeup involved, though.
Right?
No, I mean
exactly
the way he acted and the way he talked. It he actually you had a lot of respect for him. You're like, oh man, you did a pretty good job. But then he gives a press conference and you're like, shut up,
stop talking, just stop talking.
Yeah,
but
go ahead.
I actually when I worked for the Cowboys, I'll tell you that people that work for that organization love that man. He is a very nice human being.
Yeah.
So none of this hate is to him personally. I would just want to go and clarify that.
Yep.
It's him as a general manager that we have a problem with because it's like you guys said, which general manager? I think he's the longest tenured general manager in the NFL. And he hasn't gone to an NFC championship.
Well, it's hard. You got to fire yourself to
and they never make any moves. They look at the move they made. Jonathan Mingo. They gave up a ton for him, which was unnecessary. And now Mingo's out for 4 to 6 weeks. I mean, obviously they didn't see that coming, but it's just come on.
That is definitely unfortunate.
Well, we have an issue if you look at the preseason games, we cannot stop the run. And what have we done this offseason? I feel like every offseason we're missing something that's right in front of you. It's blinking, but just they just don't address it. And I can't make sense of it.
I can't think of the last time you guys had a star linebacker. I mean, you guys had Leighton Vander Esch, but I mean that was a short stint because he had those neck injuries. It's
Sean Lee.
Yep. Yeah.
That was good.
It's been a while.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, man. But dude, I gotta admit, there's 2 teams that I've always hated more than any other teams, and it is the Cowboys and the Patriots. Just because whenever I grew up, I started as a Cowboys fan. I never like to admit that.
Yeah.
But then I saw
we all had the Cowboys starter jackets.
We all had it. I had tons of family. I got a lot of family from Dallas, and so that's why. But now it's shifted. I need you guys to beat the Eagles, dude. From what they did to us in the Super Bowl, I am rooting for the Cowboys this year.
I will tell you what, I don't think we're going to be a team to do that. Not in 2 weeks.
I hate to bring it to you. I hate to bring it to you. I'm nervous, man.
Yeah, they have a rough schedule. They
do.
They run it back with you guys. They play the Bills. I mean, I don't think we're going to be that team to fulfill your wishes.
It sucks, man.
Give
me a miracle.
Talking about Dak, though, I mean, he has missed games due to injury in 4 of the last 5 seasons. And that is why the backup quarterback is kind of a hot topic because is Dak going to play all these games? How's he looking in the preseason so far?
He's been looking, from my eyes, from practice videos that I've seen, that's really all we have. I mean, he's looked solid. Dak is a very underrated quarterback. He gets a lot of hate because of the man we talk about constantly, Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
Who then feeds off the hate to his quarterback. But I think that Dak has done a lot with the incompetent GM that he has. Dak has a lot of great attributes as a quarterback, especially being a veteran of 10 years. He can read defenses. He knows what coverages are going on. And that's something that a lot of these younger quarterbacks who may have superior talent or natural ability, they don't have yet. And we have a quarterback that has that. And that's with different offenses. I mean, he ran the Keller Moore offense, which was more of an Air Coryell type of offense. I mean, air raid. And then we had Mike McCarthy, who was more of a West Coast concepts. And then we have Brian Schonheimer, who's more of a West Coast balanced type of offense. And he's been able to thrive through all these offenses. So Dak Prescott is the least of my worries, to be honest with you. It'll all come down to the team and being in sync with each other.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like whenever he's on the field, he's generally performing well enough to not lose you the game. And it does seem like a lot of it comes down to things that happen around him that seem to inevitably either, lose the game or win the game for him, unfortunately.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it's like any quarterback that when we can't run the ball, well, teams are dropping 7 and rushing 4. I mean, that's going to be tough for any quarterback to succeed, So,
I mean, you guys were rolling out like Rico Dowdle and old ass Ezekiel Elliott the past few years and stuff. I mean,
right.
Yeah.
The politics, man. The
Zeke's comeback tour didn't go
Cowboys
well.
organizations.
Yeah.
No. We knew it was gonna go that way, but it's like Cowboy fans, we know what's coming, but we still have our hopes up, like that things could change, but they just don't change.
Yeah,
Man.
Hey, man, I felt that way for 9 years, at the Broncos. So I can, I feel your pain.
Things are coming around for him.
Yeah.
I'm worried about those Broncos this year.
This year we're looking okay. I'm still scared about all the hype. It really worries me. But what can
that defense is serious, you guys. I love Jahdae Barron, one of my favorite DBs in college.
Yeah, the guy.
Man, you guys got yourself a dog.
One hell of a tackler.
I was shocked when they took him, man. I was like, wow.
Yeah, it blew everybody's mind.
No,
nobody even in sports talk around town were like, "What the hell was that?"
That was
but
a good move.
We'll take it.
I thought it would be Matthew Golden because I was uncertain with Sutton being extended.
Yeah.
But you guys, like I said, took an awesome player. I mean, one of the best DBs I've seen in college. So
yeah, I'm excited to see what he does this year. I did want to ask you though. I asked Chad because the Kingdom came out on ESPN. Have you watched America's Team and the Gambler and his Cowboys?
No, I have not.
I think it just came out today, maybe.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah, I think it just came out today.
Oh, yesterday.
I haven't seen it because I have
no, it is today.
8. I haven't seen it because I have about 8 DVDs of the same stuff just regurgitated.
Right.
So what am I going to
like,
miss this time? That's not already out there.
You never know.
Hey, there was a docuseries, I think, on the chearleaders, the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
That's true.
What about that?
There was. I actually did see a little bit of it, but like I said, I didn't get to finish it.
I don't
now,
blame
if you are past the age of 40, and I understand that you want to go back to nostalgia.
Yeah,
I didn't get to see any of that. I was a little kid, actually a baby, so I never got to experience any of that. So to me, it just brings more anger and despair than happiness.
Because
not been there. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Because look at me now, I've lost my hair.
Yeah, dude.
I'm losing my
that's
hair.
why we're wearing a hat.
Gray hair is coming out.
Yeah.
And guess what? I still haven't seen an NFC championship. So
tasted the greatness.
I'm just eagerly. I'm desperately. I just want to. I want to. Just man. I just get there, man. Just get there.
I hope you do, man. I hope you knock off the Eagles and you get there. That'd be great.
Well, I mean, yeah, aside from them, the NFC could be anybody's game,
I think the Lions could be good, too. I think the Commanders...
I think the Lions are going to fall off this year.
It could very well happen.
We talked about that. Losing both the coordinators is going to hurt them.
Yeah, the Packers, I think, will be good. But the Commanders, I think, they were just like all over Joe Burrow last night. Yeah, that was nuts. So
the Vikings are a sleeper in the NFC as well.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot. The NFC's tough this year. I mean, we talk about the AFC all the time. We know who the AFC, the Buccaneers are going to be. Man, they're going to be very talented. And guess what? Maybe even Atlanta might be pretty decent as well. I mean, there's going to be a lot of competition.
Yeah, I mean, the questions with Penix, the questions with McCarthy, obviously with those two. But I mean, the team around them, man, you've got
the Rams.
Yeah, he's practicing now.
Stafford, yeah,
right.
I got a hunch that Devontae and Matt Stafford link up. It's going to be nasty.
Yeah.
And you got Puka Nacua, you got
Kyren
Williams, and that defensive front they have is, man, they're impressive.
Oh, Jared Verse.
I mean, you got
Fisk.
Braden Fisk, Jared Verse, Byron Young, Kobe Turner. I mean, they got dogs.
I forgot that Byron Young.
I saw Aaron Donald said he'd come out of retirement if they traded for Parsons.
Oh yeah, I think Goodell would have to veto that.
Yeah, we can't have that.
Yeah, that's unfair.
No.
Yeah,
that'd be that. That'll feed families for sure.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
it should be an entertaining year. We're excited for it, and we'll definitely hit you up for our team's play, man.
Yeah, definitely. Let
Sounds
us
good,
know
man.
one more time where we can find you all now that you've moved on up in the world, and then we'll let you get out of here, man. We greatly appreciate your time and hopping on with us again.
Yes, indeed.
So on Twitter, you guys can find me at Blitz Dallas. On YouTube, CEO Sports Show.
CEO
Okay.
Sports
And
Show
I appreciate
on
you
YouTube.
guys as always.
We'll definitely be tagging you in
CEO
all these videos.
Sports Show.
Sweet.
Got it, man.
Awesome, man. Well, you
Thanks,
have
man.
a
Appreciate
great
it.
night,
Thank
Steven.
you guys. Great.
Sorry, I cut you off, man.
Have a great one.
Yeah,
You have a good
thanks
one,
a lot, man.
Later.
You're good, you're good. Appreciate it, brothers.
No worries, man. Have a great night. He was having a little bit of
The bandwidth
was messing with him a little bit, so we were getting. Thankfully, the audio sounded fine,
Oh, yeah.
except for at the end there, it got a little weird. But yeah, Steven's
great interview, though. Great interview.
super cool dude. He was one of our first guests back when, I think. I mean, he was up there in terms of us first getting guests.
Yeah,
so
yeah, for sure.
good to have him back.
Yep.
He's also seen the
It took me-
upgrade.
Yeah, it took me a long time to try to get Cowboys guests on. So when he agreed to it, I was like, hell yes, finally.
Yeah, now we just got to get the
we just get-
Rams, San Fran.
I gotta update that. There's a few that we've gotten on there.
Oh,
Need
did
to
we get
get
a
it.
San Fran person?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I've reached out to a bunch. Same with the Seahawks. I need to fill in the Dolphins.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Mike.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you
And
know.
then the Bears too, because we got that completed.
Oh, speaking of Mike, they just traded they signed Matthew Judon. I saw that in
Who
Dolphins
did?
land.
The Dolphins did?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see that the Texans sent John Mechie to the Eagles too?
Yeah.
Like, why do you teams keep doing this, man?
Yeah.
Like, why are you trying to make them better?
Well, and that's the guy too. Remember, he had cancer and
Yeah.
he missed his first year because
Yeah.
he was had lymphoma or some
Mhm.
shit, which is crazy.
And he's pretty good. He was really good at Alabama, so he's got some talent.
Alabama.
Yep.
All right. Well, it's that time for the music break.
Some music.
And this month we have been featuring The Bites. The name of this song is Knockin' on the Door off of their album Squeeze. And it goes something like this.
knocking on the door. Pretty mama, give me some more. I said knocking on the door. Pretty mama, give me some more. I said knocking on the door. Pretty mama, give me some more. I said knocking on the door. 'Cause they're knocking on the door. Knocking on the door. Banging, pounding, screaming, shouting, knocking on your door. Yeah, knocking on the door, baby. Knocking on the door. Banging, pounding, screaming, shouting, knocking on your door. Yeah.
All right. You just heard Knockin' on the Door by The Bites off their album Squeeze. Make sure to go give them a like and follow on all things social media. And make sure to follow and like them on all things streaming as well. And we have them for one more week and then on to the next. But now, for us, it is time to move on to the next. And let's get into the Big League Chew.
Vaughn, a juvenile delinquent in the offseason in his major league debut.
Yes, indeed.
Vaughn into the windup in his first offering. Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about some baseball.
Yes, indeed.
Yep, we're just right around the corner. We got probably about another month and a half left before the playoffs start. So it's getting down to crunch time.
Yes, it is. And your Royals have been doing pretty well.
It's about time. Finally, they're on a little bit of a hot streak. They've won 4 games in a row, and I hate when that happens. Just 4 games, that's not too much of a winning streak. But when I saw that over the last 26 games, they've won 17, and they're only 3.5 games back of a wild card spot now. It's got me getting my hopes up a little.
How dare they do that?
I know. I'm really hoping they could pull through.
Yeah, I mean, that would be nice for you at least.
Yes.
My Rockies are still doing pretty bad.
I should talk about seeing them last week.
You went and saw the Rockies?
Yeah. I posted it to the page. I did it from the story.
Somehow I missed it.
Yep.
That's so much I pay attention.
I just did like a little IG story just to kind of show.
Where'd you sit?
Right in the outfield, just behind the home run fence. Yeah, it's pretty good seats.
Oh yeah, those are you're on the
156 was the section.
Yeah, but are you still sitting on like the bench stadium?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
it's
the
like
bench section.
yeah.
So it was probably like
Those are some of the
20
best
rows
seats, I
up
think. Yeah.
from the home run outfield. So it was funny. Like it was her work kind of event where they kind of like get everybody tickets, and then at 5 o'clock, like an hour, it was like an hour and 40 minutes before the game started. They serve everybody food, like hot dogs and stuff like that. So we got there at 5 o'clock, waited a while for the game to start. So like, we live so far away. We're like, let's just watch like a little bit. And of course I put $15 on the Rockies to lose.
Yeah.
They were playing the Diamondbacks. We just planned on watching the top of the first, just the Diamondbacks batting.
Yeah.
First guy up, walked. Second guy up, walked. Third guy up, fly out. Fourth guy up, home run, up 3-0 right off the bat.
There you go. That's the way to do it.
And they ended up winning. The Diamondbacks did 8-2. I was like, God, this team sucks.
Yeah, they do. But they beat the Dodgers for the first time in a long time last night.
Did they?
Yeah,
oh, wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
I had to win in extras. 4-3.
Hang their hat on that.
Yeah, they should, because there's not much to hang their hats on. And we're moving on now to Seattle Mariners outfielder Victor Robles, who has now received a 10-game suspension and an undisclosed fine for his conduct during the top of the 3rd inning of his game Sunday in AAA, where he was on rehab assignment. Basically what happened, Las Vegas starter Joey Estes' first pitch to Robles in the 3rd inning was inside, and Robles whacked at it to avoid getting hit. After taking a few steps behind the plate and dropping the bat, Robles picked up the bat and threw it in Estes' direction. Apparently, he had been hit by a pitch 3 times in his previous 4 games with Tacoma, who is the AAA affiliate for the Mariners, and he wasn't going to let it happen again. He said, coming off a long rehab and being away from the game for most of the season has been physically and mentally challenging. Adding to that, the recent passing of my mother has been incredibly hard, and I've been doing my best to hold it together. That's not an excuse, but some context I feel you deserve to understand where I'm coming from. And we're going to play this for you now. He does whip this bat at this man. So take a look and watch along with us.
Line down to Halter at third back in inning number 1. And the first pitch from Estes. Swung on and fouled off on a pitch that hit him.
Right. No, you won't.
He picks up the bat and throws it at Estes. He's been tossed. He is yelling at Joey Estes,
awesome.
and now he runs towards the mound. And now
No, he wasn't done. He wasn't done.
continues.
So yeah, pretty funny. So yes, thank you ESPN for that. We appreciate you letting us use your content that you somehow get to use, but nobody else can. But yes, moving onward and upward into the UFC.
You want to hit the standings real quick?
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, let's hit the
cover
standings.
that.
We haven't done that in a little while, I realized too. So let's do it. Take the American League, sir, since your team's on that side.
Yeah, we got the Toronto Blue Jays dominating. They're 20 games above 500 at 73 and 53, 5 games up on the Yankees. And then down in the Central Division, the Tigers, 74 and 53, 8.5 games up on the Guardians. And then the West Division, the Astros are leading. Wow, this is a tight race for this division. I'd said, like about 3 or 4 weeks ago that I think right after the All-Star break that I think the Mariners are going to be the dark horse, and they are just a game and a half behind the Astros.
And we just talked about them too.
Yes, we did.
Look at that. Just don't be throwing bats at people. Speaking of Toronto Blue Jays, MRI performed on their first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s tight left hamstring showed no damage. So
good.
they're just going to take it careful with him. A little
Smart.
heads up.
Smart.
I realized as you said that. All right, moving on to the National League. Excuse me. In the East, we have the Philadelphia Phillies, 72 wins, 53 losses. They are 5.5 games ahead of the New York Mets. Moving to the Central Division, we have the Milwaukee Brewers, 79 wins, 46 losses. They have an 8-game lead on the Cubs. And then moving to the West, where my poor Rockies sit at the very bottom. The Dodgers, 71 wins, 54 losses. They are 2 games ahead of the Padres. And then the Rockies, 36 and 89. Will they win? What is it? 6 more games to tie the worst losing record.
Is that what it is?
42.
Oh,
well, the worst winning record, I guess. So,
Yeah. So, they're definitely going to beat that record then. 6
Are
games?
Are they?
Well, let's see. We got 90,
Are they?
We're at 125 games right now, so we still have 40 games around that. So, about 35 maybe.
Yeah, I mean, well, we're a little ahead. I just want to take a look at what they win.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm trying to think of how to figure that out. Because I was trying to think like what they won at 20 games. So if you took, that's hard to do though.
You mean like how many wins per?
Yeah, like what they're averaging.
I know.
Because I guarantee you right now, dude, they're not doing
Well,
good.
they've
Although
been winning more. They're
they've
6
won
and 4 in
6
their last.
of their last 10.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
maybe they'll do it.
I think
mean,
they could. They're going to be motivated not to be the worst team in history.
You think they would have been motivated for that a while ago?
Long
But
time ago.
you know, why not wait until the very end and just let fate decide it for you?
That's right.
Okay, yeah. So now let's move into the UFC. Let's get it on.
Yeah, we had a pay-per-view over the weekend. Dricus Duplessis took on Hamzat Chiamov. And wow, I'm not sure that was much of a fight.
No, it wasn't. It literally was like from the beginning. Takedown,
5 seconds.
takedown, and then I've never seen someone in the crucifix, not just once for that long, but
4 times.
Was
I
it
think.
4
I think it was
times?
3 or 4 times he got in the crucifix, man.
And then he's just sitting there like that, just hitting his face.
529 strikes. For
Yeah.
him, dude.
That was, speaking of which, I wanted to pull that up. The striking is insane.
Yeah.
I think like Duplessis had like 60.
68
Yeah.
thrown, only 45 landed. He only had 13 significant strikes to Hamzat's 37. But check this out. This is the mind-boggling stat that it's up there close to the record books. He had 21 minutes of control time out of 25.
Yeah.
And then he had 12 takedowns. That's just 4 short of Habib's record of 16 versus Edson Barboza.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, yeah, he just, and anytime he had him in the crucifix or anytime he was just on top of him, man, he was just rabbit punching the shit out of him, just nonstop. Just like
I can just understand, and I was really baffled by the people that were like, "Oh, he just laid on him." I'm like, what fight were you watching, man? Okay, it'd be different if it was like some of those like Marab, where he does just get him and then he just kind of holds you there.
Yeah,
that's what Marab's really bad about, and it's boring. But what Hamzat did is he got him in a crucifix, and it is the
just
most
total control,
punishing position to get somebody in, where you are stuck. I even saw a picture and a quote from Dreykus where he said, "I couldn't get him off me. I had to at least try to stick my finger in his ass." And then Hamzat said, "Oh, brother, I like that." There's a still picture you can find on Twitter where you could see where one of his fingers, you can't see it.
Missing.
You see like this.
He's breached the cheeks.
And I mean, it did seem to work to get him off. He was like, "All right, man."
Just made
helping
him
me
flinch
out.
harder. He's like,
Woo! Getting my celebration early.
yeah.
Dude, it was, and that's just it. Okay, really wanted to bring up Dimitri Johnson's quote from this, because there was even a lot of fighters that were just like, "Oh, this is the Paulo Costa hated it. Fighters are dogging it because they thought it was boring." But Dimitri Johnson, one of the GOATs, one of the best flyweights, probably the best flyweight of all time, had this to say about it. "If you don't like this, don't watch MMA. Go watch Muay Thai. Go watch boxing. This is a part of MMA." He had to try to stop him from getting him down, and he couldn't. So that's how I feel about it, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a total manhandling.
Yeah.
From top to bottom, really. Duplessis didn't have a chance, it looked like, from the get-go. It was just like, wow, you were outmatched.
It's one thing to dominate him, but to dominate him in such a way where it was 10-8 in every single round except for the fifth round by every single judge.
We just had to give you that 8.
Embarrassing, man. Yeah, like it could have been a 10-5, but god damn, like stupid boxing scoring. Yeah, but
That's why it's dying.
We did have the Fighting Nerds on it, and Carlos Prates delivered, man. That was awesome. There was another, which I can't remember the other Fighting Nerd.
Carlos Prates, you just mentioned, after suffering his first loss in April to Ian Machado Gary, reminded everyone why he's one of the smoothest strikers in the UFC. Just picked apart and then landed a beautiful spinning elbow that just dropped him.
I love the way he fights. He just seems so relaxed with his hands down.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of like Conor McGregor, but
a little bit
more.
Conor has like a really wide stance.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the way to describe it. It's not exactly like Conor, but just like the way Conor, like, he would throw punches from just weird areas. Yeah. I feel like Prates has a lot of that. And then the other one, was Michael Olechekshuk.
Okay.
I ruined that one. He was the other Fighting Nerd. He won with a TKO, actually.
Yeah. I didn't know he was
that guy apart. Yeah, afterwards I knew because he put on the glasses.
Yeah, the glasses. Because I knew I saw another guy that he had Rogan wear him too.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, he went up against Gerald Mearshart, and man, that guy, he's fought, that's his 57th fight. Like Mearshart, it was kind of really discussed, like maybe he should kind of hang it up.
Yeah, just stop, man. You've been punching the head too much, man. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Other fight though that we did talk about, which I thought ended differently than I expected, was the Michael Venom Page versus.
He was the heavy favorite. I don't know if you realize that, but yeah,
I do realize that. I just thought Cannonier would do a little bit better than he did.
Yeah. Michael Venom Page, man, when it comes to kickboxing, he is great. And the only really one to stifle him was Ian Gary, and because Ian Gary just took him down.
Yeah. Well, he's kind of got that hands down fighting style where he's always just like, and like a hand whips out and hits you in the eye.
I did see where he knocked Cannonier down and then trash talked him.
Yeah.
He's like, come on, get up. That shit was funny.
Come on, bitch. What's up, son?
But Michael Venom Page, really trying to climb the ranks to get a title shot.
Yeah, when's the next UFC?
Should be.
I'm sure we got a fight night this week.
Yeah. Let's see. There's a. What is? I think it's the
Johnny
Islam.
Walker. Zhang Mingyang is the next. I believe it's a fight night.
Yeah, but here in I think of 3 weeks, I think it might be Islam versus Jack Delamina. Where's that?
Yeah, because we got contender fight night. Oh, Noche UFC is September 13th. UFC
4th.
320 is October 4th. Yeah, Ankalaev versus Pereira 2.
Yeah, so that's the next one. Is no
That's the
shade.
next UFC. Yeah. So
I guess they don't. Yeah, they don't have a pay-per-view really in
September now.
Wow.
Yeah. So August 23rd, we've got UFC Fight Night. Walker versus Zhang. However you Zhang. Yeah. Oh yeah. Zhang Weili. Like that's that kind of same thing.
But yeah, then Ankalaev versus Per, which is an incredible card. That'll be awesome.
Yeah. But Noche UFC, I think, kind of is.
Yeah, that's a
it's
really
like
good one. They always do a lot for that.
It's not like a numbered one, but
and that's John Silva versus Diego Lopez, so that's another fighting nerd. Those guys are just killing it.
Yep. Well, we're a little early, but it's okay. There's not much to talk about, guys, and we appreciate you hanging out with us, long or short, for that matter. So, but this time we are at that point every week where we let the man, the myth, legend himself, Mr. John Daly, grip it, rip it, and hit it hard, man.
I hit it hard, man. So far, man. No laying up, no holding back.
Ain't afraid of nothing. It's a natural fact.
Hit it long, man. Till it's gone, man. Keep taking chances, living large. I hit it hard.
And that's right. He hits it hard, and we hit it hard every week. And this week, we're taking a little trip down nostalgia road, if you will, because
One of the good ones.
yeah, because now we're seeing, I guess, the benefits of the buyout of NFL Network.
Yeah.
Rich Eisen has returned home.
Hit it, Chris.
Let's take it away. So on this one, obviously, Rich Eisen has come back. He hosted the first Sports Center last night.
Yep.
And I heard it was really well, or went really well. I did not watch all of it, but I did see the heartfelt tribute that he had for one friend, Mr. Stuart Scott. And watch this right now. Oh, wait, hold on real quick. I just sent you guys to a black screen. My bad. And now it's going to start with one of the old school ESPN commercials.
These
with
commercials
Kobe.
are so good.
Yeah, good stuff.
That's exactly what Jordan would have picked.
I promise Rich and I will not be fighting on the set again here on Sports Center.
Serving 2 minutes for bankruptcy with Stuart Scott, I am Rich Eisen. Uncle Ben.
Don't worry about it. There are a few things that I've said where, oh man, I wish I didn't say that.
Those who are late do not get fruit cup. 2 snaps up and 2 good teams.
I feel like this is the opening of the Addams Family instead of Sports Center. They're talking, they're just gonna have a little...
No, they're just playing the feud! They're playing the feud!
So sometimes we need the Rich to Stu and Stu to Rich dictionary that we just place right in the middle of it.
Oh yeah! No, I thought
You said you was... I thought you said you was all right.
Rich, what does Pop Goes the Weasel mean?
Wonderful!
Call this kid Butter, because he is on a roll.
How'd you know?
Just, come on, put it on, right?
Give me my size and everything.
It looks good.
Thank you.
It looks
Feels good.
That's a good one.
Thanks.
Oh, God.
Happy
R.I.P.
holidays. Happy
Stuart
holidays.
Scott, man.
Yeah, well, I was hoping they'd get to this soon. There we go. All right. Yeah.
It has been a blast being here tonight, but listen, we all know there should be someone else right here in this chair next to me. Right there. As he was for my 7 years in the role he referred to as my TV wife. And that's my dear late friend, Stuart Scott, who is indeed looking over my shoulder tonight. I frequently think of Stuart a lot and what he might think of the sports headlines of the day, like, say, Bill Belichick being the head football coach at his beloved school. We used to host sports centers after LeBron's high school games, so what would Stuart think of James still playing at age 40 with 40,000 points? And with all these new crossing of sports TV streams, like, say, ESPN buying NFL Network and partnering up with My Daily Show, what would it look like if Stuart sat in with, say, Ernie, Shaq, Kenny, and Charles when Inside the NBA comes here to ESPN this fall? I could go on and on because I miss Stuart so very much. He should be in that chair
God damn.
with me, with us tonight.
I spent so many nights, man, whenever I was a kid in high school watching.
Yeah. I mean, that's SportsCenter what brought most of us into this thing, man. Yeah. So.
And
Get
I
a little
wanted
dusty
to,
in here. Got a little dusty.
I did. I think there's. Are you cutting onions over there, Chris?
Let's get dusty.
Well, I wanted to make him the DDOE because we all know how much we have a distaste for ESPN and the way they've done things recently. I mean, just recently they had on Drewski and Monica thought a Barry Sanders jersey was a different iteration of a Shedeur Sanders jersey. It's just
he's played for all teams now, you know.
It's just embarrassing the content they put out, but it's so good to see them finally come to their senses and getting a legend like Rich Eisen on there. He is what's made NFL Network fantastic over the years. We just talked about it last week that not a lot of people knew of and watched NFL Network because it was an acquired channel that you would have to add on, unfortunately. But like if you had the app, you paid for NFL Plus, you got to see a lot of it.
Yeah.
And his interviews are fantastic. He's a very genuine guy, and I hope they continue with trying to get ESPN back to the way it used to be, like with Stuart Scott and Rich Eisen, because those were the good old days.
Yeah, and if you haven't watched it, go check out Stuart Scott's 2014 Jimmy V Award speech. It is one of the most epic speeches probably given in recent time, aside from Jimmy V, his actual speech back in the day. Yeah, it's a heartfelt speech, and he talks to his kids about what's going to happen after he dies and stuff, and it's crazy to see someone face their mortality like that and on a stage like that in front of the world is pretty crazy, and it's cool to see him getting the hats off he deserves, because Stuart Scott, I mean, for the majority of us in our age group, was kind of like what we watched on ESPN.
Yep.
Yeah, so
it was awesome to see, and that's what I'm kind of hoping is ESPN's turn into this. I mean, even Michelle Obama called him out. It's like reality TV. It's like what I was talking about with Monica and all that. It's just
or having Kendrick Perkins on all the time, just saying whatever crazy shit he says.
A bunch of the talking heads they've had on there have gotten canceled. I mean, Gilbert Arenas and the Marcus twins. I mean, the Morris twins on First Take, and then they got in trouble for gambling recently. I think it was. It's like
Shannon Sharp.
What happened to the days of getting sports writers on? Instead of just these talking heads.
Yeah, I mean, you do the having the athletes on gives at least the side of we were there, but it has turned into a little bit of just anybody who's played now just gets to go talk just because they played.
Because I mean, it's like, what did the Morris twins accomplish? And I mean, they were Jayhawks, but I can't stand them, especially when they had their beef with Jokic.
Bastards.
I mean, irony. I mean, I know we're digressing a lot. They called out Jokic's brothers.
Yeah, they
and
wanted
asked
to fight
for
him.
a fight. Wanted to do a Jake Paul, Logan Paul kind of
They
celebrity.
should just
boxing
have
match.
Strahenia fight the both of them,
And
because
then-
that would not even be a fair
It wouldn't
match.
even be a fair match. He would dominate him. But then Karma comes and hits them, and then they get arrested.
Yeah, and
because
they're doing
forging
some
checks.
nefarious things, little rascals.
So
little whippersnappers.
long way to it, but it was. We're circling back to thank you for Rich Eisen and ESPN for somewhat coming to your senses. Keep doing this, bringing it back to the channel and the network that we fell in love with. And thank you, Rich Eisen, for honoring Stuart Scott.
There you go. I couldn't have said it better myself. And
All
on that note, we are going to get out of here. We greatly appreciate each and every one of you for joining us each week. Make sure to share that content, hit that subscribe button, and like and follow us wherever you can.
Yeah, you'll want to tune in next week. We got the fantasy football draft. It's going to get wild. We're going to have smelling salts. We're going to have some libations. Yeah,
It's going to get weird.
Yeah, we never do it sober.
We got to come up with maybe the punishment.
I think I have. I think we come up with 3 of them and we vote.
Okay, all right. We ran out of the outro music. We're talking so long. All right, guys. We love you. Love you, buddy.
Love you,
we'll
buddy.
See you next week.
See ya.
Toodles.